I think we're going to start today with spraying some eyeglasses cleaner on my monitor and then seeing if we can rub off some of the boogers and snot. Because I think that's a pretty good place to start. Because, I mean, over the past, I've noticed that my glasses, now that I have to wear them, gradually get worse and I don't notice until all of a sudden I clean them. And then I'm like, oh my God, I can see so well. The same thing happens with my monitor. It's just covered with 10,000 sneezes. So getting you some eyeglass cleaner and wiping the boogers off your monitor every now and then is a really good idea. Good morning, John. How often do you wipe boogers off of your monitor? All right, so we finished woods the other day. I'm thinking I'd do custom since it's a Tuesday morning and a lot of maps will be dead. But I can just go to customs and it ain't gonna be dead. Every decade or so. That's about when I do it. But I was playing some the other day and I thought I saw a PMC hiding in the bushes and it was just a booger. And I was like, oh, I probably need to get some of that off of there. I'm a little nervous to go snipe on customs, but that's probably what makes it fun, right? I'm also fasting because I get to have some blood drawn this afternoon. I'm really excited about that. I guess it's still this morning, so I'm having a cold cup of coffee and nothing for breakfast, which is great. And the baby's at daycare / school for the first time in a while. Kind of a nervous wreck is what I'm getting at. Hey, what's up, Kenny? They're about to wipe it again. How have you been? I don't remember why, but we were talking about you the other day. I think some wife was asking if I had heard from you lately. Okay is good. Okay is good. You lost 50 pounds? Are you okay? Like I didn't think you were a heavy dude. I remember you were like 8 feet tall, but I thought you were kind of skinny. You weren't actually 8 feet tall. I'm just like very short. Oh, okay. So you'd gained some weight and then you lost it. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Well, I'm glad you got back to a healthy weight. Dude, that's I probably weigh more than that right now. And I'm like half your height. I'm kind of built like a marble. Yeah, that'll take it out of you. I had one of those and it was not fun. All right, let's go camp a bush and chill and enjoy our coffee. Where can I snipe people from this spawn? Right over here, I think. Little spot here that's not so bad. Kind of lets you see the crossing. Very froggy. And not in love with this fog. But it's getting worse. Not a great day for sniping. I've stopped buying chips and lost a little bit of weight. I didn't get all the boogers off the screen. More boogers off the screen. So many boogers. And you'd think I like aim directly at the screen when I sneeze. God, there's a huge one. You guys see that one? Embarrassing. You could almost load half a streets with that. And this is a great day to not be sniping. I can't see crap. And you buy an 8X and all you can see is this. I guess this isn't an 8X, it's a 4X, but still, the point remains. I'm just trying to be a nice little bush rat. This doesn't have the elevation to shoot anything. Somebody just walked right by me. Must have been a scav. Hard to tell when you literally can't see anything. If I mentioned there's fog. I'm not here to fight scavs. But they may be here to fight me. Dude, you can't see anything. Okay, it's clearing a little bit. Okay, that's all right. I got a view for a second. I may need to go look at where that is instead of watching this crossing. That sounded like Stronghold. Dorms might also be a good option because Rashala's up. I forgot they're doing 100% boss spawns. See if I can go get a little line on dorms. Looked like people running 2 dorms. Easy quest. There were 3 of them. I want to get the 3rd. Yeah, I got 2. I was on 0 of 5 for Shooterborn. You can see one of them there. The other one's just inside the door. One left, though, and I don't know where that one is. Tarkov's a hell of a lot of fun. I need to make a video about it, but I think this is my game, Kenny. I don't think it's Magic anymore. I didn't see the last guy go up the stairs. I'm going to try to reposition up here and see if I can get a different angle. We're obviously not going to wander over there and try to loot them right now. But I mean, the good news is I can't handle stairs. That's the bad news. The good news is they're not going anywhere. Don't think the dude knew where I was. Because they seem to think the shots were coming from inside the building. I'm not really worried about that. I can't play it with multiple people. I have to solo. It makes me happy. Don't think that's someone looting it. I think the body just looks different from this angle. I swear I saw 3. Does anybody remember? I feel like I saw 1 going up the stairs and 2 on the ground. Give it another minute or 2 and then I'll go check. Who am I kidding? I'm just going to go check. If the third guy is that patient camping the bodies, then you win a pumpkin. Like, nice. My mom does a lot of crocheting. What were they doing in here? Oh, that was the other guy. And that's an awful sight. Let's use yours. Probably time to head out now. These dudes are just looting everything. That was a scav. Okay. So the last guy I saw was a scav. It was just 2 players. Let's reset. Yep. We now know the rest of the story. Or, hear me out, they were really patient. I'm drafting now, but I'm enjoying playing real life cards with people who don't suck. I can appreciate that. Okay, so I killed the scav. No, that was the scav I killed in the beginning. I remember that. Okay. Oh, that was like a high-level dude taking his little buddy on a trip. But we have confirmed that Customs is a great place to be doing Shooterborn right now. So I'm going to do that. Let me check my messages. Y'all help me remember. I got to leave at 10:30. Yeah, I paid all the money too, Kenny. I paid all the money too. I have no regrets. Right, I've still got at least an M700. Yeah, but I got to do a little bit of work on it first. I think I have a sight for it. I can just peel this sight off of this thing. I don't think I have a silencer for it. Yeah, I mean, that's the long and short of it, is if you play a lot, you do the thing. If you don't, you don't. Fuckers took my magazine. I'm sure I've got more Wyatt mags. Yeah, there we go. think this dude's gun was full of M62. She's doing good. She's doing good. No, he was running M80 as well. Okay, fine. Well, it's not like M80 is bad. Okay, there is enough M61 to load a mag with it at least. Okay, I'll take it. Hey, good morning, Darmus. How are you? I think I would like to wear an armor. And I would like to bring a snack. Life is good. Life is good. I'm in a happy place. Just got 2 kills for Shooter Born in Heaven, so I'm particularly happy. What's this one? Doesn't say what map it was? Weird. Because this is one of the ones I just got. I'd like to bring 1 grenade. I haven't been doing the bosses, but I have been doing the people who've been doing the bosses. I also made a new video I'm pretty hype about. I decided I wanted to try making some Tarkov content, so I made my first like solo video. Kind of nervous about that, but it's doing all right. Yeah, it was about early gun modding for USEX. You actually are the one who inspired it, because you said it was easier to mod bear guns than USEC guns. And I was like, I don't think it is. People just don't know how. So I made the video to show you how to mod the M4s and the MP5s. It's like, it took me a while to learn how to do that. We've been watching a lot of 40K lore too, Kenny. We got Warhammer Plus, which has some animated stuff. It's like a couple bucks. You watch through all this stuff in a couple weeks, but we found it worth it. It's weird, right? Because it is easier to mod the Russian guns. They have less parts, but once you know how, it's just as easy to mod the Western guns. You just kind of need somebody to show you how to do it first. Oh, I got a picture of my baby playing with friends. I wonder if they've changed it or you just know where to look now. Because my guess is you know better where to look. Because when I started, I had trouble finding ammo for Eastern guns. And I was mainly looking on scavs. They never used Eastern guns. But once I learned, hey, this spot on woods has ammo drops. Yeah, fair enough. It could be both. ¿Por qué no las dos? I'm pretty tickled I got 2 shooter-born kills in one raid. Even though it killed me. Their last mate was a bit more cautious than me. Or may not have been part of their group at all. Like, he let me run over there and loot both of them. I would have been an easier shot then than crossing the road. I think I basically felt like, well, I killed 2 players. I can leave now. I don't have to worry about it. Correct. Just that you have to pew. I think camping dorms like that's the way. Streets changed a lot. Streets changed a great deal about Tarkov. Someone is playing on a potato. They've added a lot more options for each caliber too, which helps. Because it used to be there was kind of crappy early game bullets and then end game bullets and nothing in between, and they've bridged that gap a little bit. Nice, Kenny. Yeah, I hear. Do you in the States at least you get an apprenticeship first? Are you that far along, or are you still kind of doing some research and thinking about it? Took me a while to figure that out too. They'll kill scavs. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Here we go. Fair enough. My sister was looking into doing that at one point. This is not a wonderful spawn for what I was looking to do. Actually, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I do have to cross over. But there's no fog, so let's camp the crossover bit for a second. Since we can see here. Let's see if there were any other spawns over here with me that tried the low ground crossing. That's a scav. And you should do it, man. Life's too short not to be who you are. What are you doing in there? Basically need to catch them when they stop. I don't think I got them. Yeah, I did. All right. Let's do a quick loot there and then go camp dorms. Cost me some karma, but I don't even know what that means. Ugh. That'll kill a scav. Hey, what's up, Steve? Getting some pre-wipe reps in. I'm working on a rather difficult quest called Shooter Born in Heaven. It takes some sniping, but it's kind of a good time to be doing that. They've got the bosses on 100% spawn. So I'm basically just getting some practice with sniper rifles. I need 2 more kills on this map. This is a nice little gun, but it is straight up loaded with garbage. Sniper scav? Yeah. All right, let's... And this is almost good enough. I'm not trying... I'm just trying to clear these dudes out so I have room. That was a player taking a shot at me. It's time to go. I want to read what you said, Steve, but need just a second to do it. Questing, leveling up vendors, one of the things I didn't like. That's why I play the game. Gotta get out of here. I have some thoughts about that. Like, that's what makes Tarkov Tarkov, is the questing. Like, this is an RPG, not an FPS. Well, it's an FPS RPG.
Wow, pazza gato.
It's mainly a stealth game. Most people don't realize that. I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, they're in the trees. I got that part. I like to play Tarkov because it makes me feel things. It's back here. Holy crap, there are scavs everywhere. It's not much better. Actually, you know what? I'd rather have the Saiga. Let's go up here and see if I can get a few looks at what's going on the side up here. Somebody's up to something over here.
Ты где? Чё, обосрался? Парика нахуй!
I need these scavs to leave me alone. Guess that's all anybody really wants. I think this raid is a wash, and I need to just leave. The problem is I can't see them.
Ты куда пошел? Негодяй! Ты вообще готов?
All right, Novashala. So you still here, Steve? I think I can talk some now. Like, that's what makes Tarkov to me, is the quests. Like, there's so many games that are just load into a lobby with other players and shoot them. And that can be fun, but Tarkov gives you a purpose and maps and, like, things to do. And that's what's made it catchy to me. I have good armor, and a bit of both. The scavs will usually miss their first few shots. I've gotten better at avoiding getting shot by scavs, which helps. But I do also have some decent armor. I mean, that's the other thing. You're not forced to do the quests.
Земляк, мы стрелять не хотим!
Well, why do you need to level up the vendors? Whoop, no thank you. Nice try, FBI. Those are new, Kenny. I don't know if you noticed that. You can just buy it on the flea market. Once you're level 15, you're not really buying a whole lot from the vendors anyway. Dude! We're really going nuts with those things. Somebody really wanted to get a tripwire kill. Is Arena gone? No, Arena's still here. So, like, if you want to just run around and shoot people, you can, but I would argue that probably means that Tarkov isn't the right game for you, right? You can just go buy the guns and ammo you want on the flea market. So I killed every scav in the place, but no players. Funny. Arena's still a great thing to do early game. Like, I don't particularly like Arena, but it's a really good way to get practice for close-up fighting. And, like, if you want, instead of playing the first 15 levels in Tarkov, you can probably do it over 6-ish hours in Arena. And then just immediately have access to the flea market. This wipe, they removed the found and raid requirement for the flea market, so you could just put literally anything you wanted up there. More pictures of my baby. Oh, she's playing with kids. That's really cute. I mean, I think it sucked, Kenny. It kind of destroyed the entire economy. But a lot of people really logged it. And armor's not even really damaged. Just going to run this back in. Might need a little snack. I think I can do one more raid before I need to go get my blood drawn. So let's do that. Don't really need a rig for this. And I don't think I need a little snack at that level of... Oh, I've got some oats and iskras here. Let's just use this now. And if I need the water, I got the water. I got everything I need. I got a painkiller, got bandages. This thing's kind of destroyed, but I've got a busted Salua for that too. There. One more. This is going to be last one because I got to go get some blood drawn. Used to do factory to get used to fighting up close, but I didn't like it as much as the other maps. Arena's way better for that because you just spawn in, fight, die, respawn. Like, it's basically Call of Duty for Tarkov. It's Call of Duty with Tarkov's gun mechanics, which I find not super compelling, but a good way to practice. Does everyone have the best stuff all the time? Some people do. But I mean, it's still not free money, right? So I feel like it didn't do that much in the end game, except increase availability of some of the unique weapons. But what it did do is make the early game kind of non-existent. I think the biggest downside was you can buy a key, use it for a quest, and then resell it. It's just weird. I mean, it's okay for Tarkov not to be your game, man. I've gone through phases where I liked watching people play Tarkov but didn't want to play it. You liked Hunt, didn't you? I feel like you're describing Hunt. Load in, get in some fights, get out. Hunt's a good extraction shooter. Yeah, me too, Kenny. Me too. I liked that it was a little more difficult. So I don't know. Who knows what the final state will be? The game is fun. The game is fun. I talked some about this. I may as well do it again because Steve and Kenny are here. Um, when I was trying to figure out, because Sim Baby is in preschool right now, I'm getting pictures. She's having a good time with friends. She's going to be going 3 days a week soon. And I had to decide what game I wanted to stream. And I started thinking about why I streamed Magic, and it was because I wanted to get on the Pro Tour and because I loved Limited. And kind of all of that's gone for me now. So I started thinking about memories in video games. What fun things do I remember? And I can still remember the very first Tarkov raid I ever went on. I remember the first time I killed someone in Tarkov. I remember some random fights I got in. I remember Kevin shooting me in the back of the head. I remember hiding in bushes with Kenny. I have a lot of in-game memories in Tarkov. And I don't have any in-game memories of playing Magic, like cool plays that I remember. None of them have stuck with me, aside from a Zealous Conscripts play and a Heroic Reinforcements play that were part of my intro for so long that I watched them so many times. So in the end, I was like, I've had more memories and more fun playing Tarkov. The thing that kept me from wanting to stream Tarkov is it's like, if I stream Magic, I'll probably have, 50 viewers. If I stream Tarkov, I'll probably have 8. It's like, I'd rather grow from 8 with a game I'm actually enjoying than start at 50 and just not be happy. So I'm going to make a little push for Tarkov. That's what led me to make my first Tarkov video. But that's a good spot to catch people crossing. See every crossing point. The problem is if they know to look here, you're just dead. Tarkov just makes you feel things, Well, it makes me feel things. I might should have headed straight over. Gotta leave at 10:30, so this is not going to be a super long raid. Yeah, I'm planning to be on some this weekend. I mean, it'll be spotty and sporadic. I need to go camp dorms. Stupid sniper scav. Can't quite see the doors from here. Here is way too exposed. Yeah, this is not a good spot for this. One more. Yeah, that was an issue too, Kenny, was having a bunch of people playing. So bro was worried about somebody over there. No way this will work, but I need one kill, so I'm going to try it. What's up, Bumzilla? I think if you were going to stream Tarkov with a group, you need to have a group that was streaming Tarkov. The scav. It's like I love my buddies, but I don't want to talk about your plans for this weekend right now. I saw someone over there that looked like a scav. They're not going to understand what you're doing.
А ты петуха.
Yeah, I think that's the trick. If you're streaming, you kind of have to play with other streamers. I think that was a scav. Took that shot way too early.
Ублюдок, мать твою, а ну иди сюда, говно собачье. Решил ко мне лезть. Пацаны, окружаем его. Воу, пацан готов.
These scavs are going to eat me alive if I stay here.
Вон он упырь.
Scavs can open and shut doors, yeah. Dude was running geared. It's all scavs. It's not what I'm here for. Yeah, I think it was a player scav bum. Almost certainly. But that's not bad for a morning's work. We got 4 shooter-born kills on customs in a little over an hour. I would say only died once, but only died once so far. Afternoon snack. I need a Tic Tac. I'm willing to risk my life for it. I think Tarkov's fantastic. I think Tarkov's really good. I really enjoy it. And I'm just going to play it and have a good time with my life. As long as they're dead. I'll shoot him right in the wiener. Y'all couldn't have left him a backpack or something? What's in this thing? M80s? Yeah, it's worth unloading. I'd give it a go, my man. I'm having a good time. But it's up to you. It's up to you. Whew. All right. That was a pretty good run. I'm going to call it here because I've got to go get some blood drawn. But we should have a little bit more time on Thursday to stream. I did set up a video. So exclamation point video. You can go check it out. It's about how to mod early guns if you're a USAC and turn those M4s into something you can actually use instead of just hot garbage, which is kind of what they are. I'm pretty pleased that we were able to get 4 shooter-born kills. I thought customs would be the map to go for with the boss spawns at 100% because Rashala's almost always at dorms. He can be at the gas station, but if he's there, somebody's going to kill him quick and get out. If he's at dorms, well, you can kind of camp that a little bit. So I'm pretty tickled we were able to... We did get 4, right? I'm pretty sure we got 4. Yeah, we got 4 out of our 5, so I need 1 more there, and we can move somewhere else. All right, yeah, go watch the video, leave it a like, and I will catch you guys and gals next time. Thank you for tuning in. Adios.